Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me as we expand our mind, body, and spirit. I'm Tasha. I am the host of the channel, and I thought today would be a great day to talk about intentions. It being the new year, I know a lot of people are wanting to set resolutions or goals, or I like to refer to them as intentions. You know, we may or may not set out to do exactly as we envision, but any step you do in that direction, all the little steps add up to something bigger. So we want to make sure that we count all of it. So I wanted to just start off with something simple and to maybe give you some tips to help you along the way, to help you follow through with the intentions that maybe you've set for yourself. So one of my intentions this year is to focus more on taking time out for mindfulness, meditation, my yoga practice, basically time to calm my mind. And one of those things that I like to do is making sure I have time, quiet time to myself. Sometimes if you're busy, I know like I am, you know, you have your career, or you have your kids, or both, and you know, life just gets away with you. And taking that time intentionally for you, sometimes you gotta prepare a little bit and make the decision of what you're gonna do. So, for example, I like to take that time in the morning a lot of times. I'm a morning person, I'm best in the morning. But sometimes it's hard to get out of bed because I like to be warm. So stepping out of bed is sometimes a little tough. So, oh, and excuse the noise, that's my heater kicking on. Unfortunately, it's pretty loud. But what I like to do the night before is think about the next day. What do I want to accomplish, or what do I want to do the next day? And it doesn't have to be a thing for anybody else. It doesn't have to be, you know, work related, because sometimes we get sucked into the busyness of work or doing. Maybe we want to make an intention just to be for a moment, to calm our minds, because I know sometimes that can be hard. So anyway, what I do is to help myself get out of bed, just think, you know, about, kind of visualize what's going to happen the next morning and make a decision about that ahead of time. So maybe you need to have your glass of water by your bed to remind you when you get up, get a good drink of water, rehydrate, start the day right. You know, or maybe it's the getting going. So maybe you set out clothes for the next day. If you want to go for a walk in the morning, you set that out. Or maybe you want to take some time for devotion and prayer, maybe write in your journal. Having that ready to go. And the night before, and when you wake up that next morning, take a moment and just, actually, I take that back. When you wake up, you want to make the decision, I'm getting up. Don't think about it, you know, if your goal was to get up. But don't think about it. Just remember what you intended to do the night before, you know, what you had thought through, and then just get yourself right up. You have your things around you to remind you, to prepare you for that moment. And then after you get to doing that, it does become a habit. It's not going to be perfect every day, but that's okay. Life isn't perfect. The different things happen, and that's okay. So go with it and just continue on and move forward. That is the key. Any little step forward in the right direction of what your intention is good. So be kind to yourself and give yourself those moments and grace. So I thought maybe we would start off with something simple. A little bit of morning stretches, warm-ups, just to get you going in the morning. Nothing too crazy, a little bit of movement, a little bit of breath. So go ahead and get yourself seated and crossing your legs, or you can also have your feet in line with the perineum right here, whatever feels good for you. I'm going to go ahead and sit like this. It might help to have a pillow. You can sit on a pillow, get yourself nice and comfy. Let's take a nice big inhale through our nose and a relaxing breath through your mouth. Let's start by clasping your knees gently and rotating your chest in a circle. I'm going counterclockwise. And you can do it as big or as little as you want. Again, listening to your body, whatever feels good to you. You can do little, or you can exaggerate it. Okay, coming back to center. Let's go ahead and go the other direction. Remembering to breathe in and out your nose, and again, you can do little circles, or you can do big ones, whatever works for you. Coming back to center, let's go ahead and inhale, shoulders up, back and down. Your shoulders are kissing together behind your back. Lifting that head tall as if something is pulling it by a string. Lengthening that spine. Navels to the belly button. As we inhale, chest rises. Coming to a twist and exhaling as you gently twist back. Inhale back to center. Right hand, left knee. Exhale as you twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Left hand, right knee. Exhale, back. Again, inhale to center. Right hand on left knee. Exhale, back. Go ahead and do that a couple more times. Inhaling back to center. Exhale. Coming back to center. Let's go ahead and roll our shoulders. Go ahead and keeping that navel to spine. Chest up. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale. You're exhaling them back and together. Back behind your back. As if your shoulder blades are trying to kiss behind your back. Okay, let's go the other direction. Going And then coming back to center. From here, let's go ahead and bring our head to one shoulder. Our head to the right shoulder. So your ear is coming, keeping your shoulders down, bringing your right ear to right shoulder. I like to reach around and kind of clasp my head. And while I do this, kind of do a little bit of a cranial massage, giving yourself a good rub. Inhaling back up, exhaling, bring that left ear to left shoulder, giving your head a good massage, nice cranial massage. Inhaling back up, chest or chin to chest as we roll our chin across the front of our chest. Bringing our head back up, coming back to center. Let's go ahead and bring our legs straight out, and let's practice some breathing here this morning. We are going to be practicing Bhastrika breaths, and this type of breathing will help get your body warmed up for the day, help get the energy pumping through your body and get you going. So let's always check our alignment, shoulders up, back and down. You can put your hands at your sides. So we're in Dandasana, staff posture. And then from here, let's go ahead and we're gonna do our breaths in and out our nose. So it's gonna sound like this. And that's just quick breaths in and out your nose. And while you're doing that, you're gonna pump your toes. I guess you guys get a close-up of my toes today. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, next let's go ahead and we're going to clasp our knee and bring it up, doing the same type of breaths. So we'll do it with the movements with our breath. Actually, okay, let's start that again. Let's do first our right, then we'll do our left. Okay, now let's alternate. And then from here, let's go ahead and do our arms, little arm pumping with the breaths. All right, and then let's do both legs together. Coming back down, let's go ahead and do a nice fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward, relaxing the head. No need to try to get down as far as you need to go. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. And then let's go ahead and bring let's go into Dandasana, staff posture. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my pillow out from under me. You're gonna move that meat, the flesh away from your sits bones. So get your butt, pull it to the side, feel the bones on the floor. You wanna tilt your thighs inward so your feet fall together. And from here, shoulders up, back and down. Take a nice breath. Lengthening the spine. You want to bring your hands to your sides. Make fists if you have shorter arms, or come back. Let's go ahead and take a breath here. And I'm going to bring our shoulders back, and let's just lean, do a slight bend. Don't bring your head too far back, but just kind of do a little bit of a bend. Just something to counter this seated stretch here. So just some movements for the morning for you. Another good thing, one last thing we'll do to start your day is let's go ahead and come to our knees for a little cat-cow. Nice pose to strengthen that spine. It is the center of all your movements, your spine. So we want to make sure and take good care of it. So let's go ahead and make sure we're in proper alignment. So your hands should be shoulder width apart, palms splayed open on the mat. Your pressure on your hands should be at the balls of your fingers, where the palms, where they meet the fingers. That relieves the pressure from your wrists. You want to come to your knees, looking back at your feet. You shouldn't be able to see your feet when you look back, when you look down. So from here, we're going to go ahead and inhale, chest up, tailbone up into cow. I'll do it from the side so you can see what that looks like. Checking my alignment again. So tailbone up, chest up, inhale, and then exhale, tucking your tailbone in, looking down at your navel. As you exhale. So cow is inhale, chest, tailbone up. Exhale. Looking at that belly button, tucking that tail into the navel. Let's just move back and forth at your own pace. Coming back to center, I'll move back forward to face you again. I'm gonna check my posture, make sure I'm good there. Okay, and then from here, inhale, and then exhale, looking to the right, back at your right ankles. Inhaling forward, exhaling to the left at your left ankles. Coming back to center. From here, let's go ahead and rotate, keeping that navel to spine, rotating those hips in a circular motion. You can do it as big or as little as comfortable for you. It's as if you're drawing a circle on the back wall behind you. Rotating those hips in one direction. I'm going clockwise. As you're breathing through in and out your nose. Coming back to center, rotating the hips in the other direction. Coming back to center, we will go ahead and skip our spine. So imagine a jump rope, how it kind of does that rise and fall movement, we're gonna skip the spine as if it's a jump rope, rising and falling. Continuing to breathe. Okay, let's come back to center and we'll go the other direction. And coming back to center, let's go ahead and tuck our toes under and then lifting the hips, coming into downward dog. Taking a nice, good breath here. Maybe walking, pedaling your feet out. And then from here, looking up, facing forward, you'll want to hop, walk, or jump to the front of your mat, and then coming to a standing posture. Gathering, let's go ahead and inhale up, gathering all of that good energy, coming hands to heart center as we take a nice breath and thank our Creator for this glorious day. Thank you so much for this body and this movement and everything that I've been blessed with. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. For this calm moment, for this awakening, and just joining me on this journey of loving ourselves and discovering ourselves. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.